Alrighty, good afternoon from Macomb City Hall. This is Macomb Mayor Mike Inman with the latest COVID-19 update. This is information we're sharing with you from our partners at the McDonough County Health Department. So again, you may have been reading it or hearing it in local traditional media or seeing it on social media. We're having our numbers go entirely the wrong direction. So as of this afternoon, it is the 23rd of October, by the way, 720 cases in aggregate since the onset of the pandemic. We currently have 135 active cases in McDonough County. And unfortunately, since we met last, the health department is reporting 2 additional COVID-19 deaths. So again, our thoughts and prayers go to those families impacted by deaths in their family. So several things happening here, and they all seem to be intertwined. If you also remember, McDonough County is, due to some metrics within the COVID-19 IDPH guidelines, has been in a warning status. That warning was possibly to have been lifted today. It will not be lifted today. It'll be extended through another week. And you're saying, well, you know, what puts us in a warning status? Several things could potentially put us in a warning status, but currently the most prominent is a continued increase in the case count, case activity, reporting of positive confirmed cases, and an increase in overall testing positivity. So right now, we've been as high this past week as 12%, and currently we're running right at 7.7% in McDonough County by itself. Now, if you remember, we're in a larger geographic region. The Illinois Department of Public Health has put us in a region with other counties. We're Region 2, and when it comes to additional mitigation that would possibly be put in place by the governor or the Department of Public Health, it's based on the region crossing over into matrix that are indicating that we do not have a significant amount of control over the spread of the virus. So right now, the region is okay. There are several counties within the region that are in warning status, but the region's numbers, that also, they look at number of hospital beds available, look at number of ICU beds available in those hospitals, and right now we're doing okay, and I say that with some trepidation because it gives the impression that things aren't going that badly. And in perspective, they're not going terribly bad, but we're trying to keep them from going terribly bad. So some other things we want to share with you is that 3 long-term care facilities, you may get this mantra used when you're hearing this, those are usually nursing homes or congregate settings where elderly people are at. So currently, 3 facilities in McDonough County are in an outbreak status, which means at least 2 cases of active 2 active COVID cases are either by residents or staff or both. And one of those facilities is in a rather critical status as it relates to an outbreak. There are multiple residents and multiple staff members that have come back COVID positive. So all in all, not trying to be doom and gloom, but just reinforce that we're going into not only winter months where we're going to be staying indoors and the likelihood of this virus spreading more rapidly is obvious, but we're also going into flu season, as we've talked with you in the past about. So we want to let you know some additional information there. So for example, tomorrow, Saturday, October 24th, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., the McDonough County Health Department will be having a drive-through flu vaccination clinic at their headquarters located on the corner of Madison Street and East Jackson Street. Some traffic will be routed so that it will facilitate 2 lanes of traffic coming through onto their property utilizing Madison Street. Madison Street will be closed for southbound traffic from during the time, again, that's tomorrow 8 to 3. So if you want to take advantage and get a current flu vaccine, this would be an opportunity to do it. It's scheduled specifically for this purpose. The whole idea behind this clinic tomorrow is to get people flu vaccine. And the flu vaccine will be issued to you based on your age. There's There is a specific vaccine for older adults, and there is a specific vaccine available for younger adults and children. So it's specific. It's what you need to get through the flu season. We would absolutely encourage you to take advantage of this tomorrow. That's on Saturday the 24th, McDonough County Health Department. You'll enter from Washington Street on the south, and there'll be plenty of signage and staff there to direct you, but that's tomorrow the 24th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you want to take advantage of both flu shots and a drive-through COVID-19 test, you can still do that at the McDonough District Hospital, and they are open Monday through Friday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 9 a.m. to 1. That information is on your screen now. Again, the McDonough District Hospital flu shots, and you can also get COVID tested at their drive-through facility located on the MDH campus. Some other things we want to remind you of is that the three things we've reminded you since March: wear your mask, proper social distancing, and wash your hands. So can't underscore that enough. There seems to be I'll say a resurgence in people who think that we're done wearing the masks. I get it. We're hearing things like COVID fatigue or pandemic fatigue. Completely understand that. The bottom line is that we got to pull up our britches and say we got to stick with it. The minute we continue to let some of these things slide is when we're going to lose more control over this. And the last thing we want to do is have our restaurants and other social gathering facilities be bound by further mitigation. That's what we're trying to all avoid here, trying to lead as normal a life as we can, but incorporating these three basic things of washing your hands, social distancing, and wearing face coverings. It's very, very simple. And again, we would encourage you at all levels to be mindful of that, and just got to be part of the plan as we continue to almost be done with the month of October. I would also remind you that you can check the city's website or the downtown website for Halloween trick-or-treating guidance. We issued that a couple of weeks ago. By the time we may have an opportunity to speak again, it may be Halloween is upon us. So here in Macomb, those dates are Friday the 30th and Saturday the 31st. From 6 to 8 p.m., you'll need to leave a light on to indicate to those trick-or-treaters that you're willing to have them come in and scare you, or whatever the tradition is at your house. And again, we've included some guidelines on the city's website, downtown website, that would help you do your best to maintain social distancing and still enjoy interacting with those young people in your neighborhood and what has become a very, very significant tradition in our society and right here in Macomb. So again, that's next Friday and Saturday, the 30th, 31st, 6 to 8 with the light on here in Macomb for trick-or-treating. We'd also encourage you to look at the Illinois Department of Public Health's website. Specifically, data is available for you there on a recurring basis. We did have good turnout this last week at the 3 Illinois Department of Public Health drive-through testing locations. We had 2 days out on the campus of Western Illinois University where nearly about 250 people tested there. Another site in Bushnell, combined with just those 3, there were actually 4 this week. We had over 400, almost 450 people the first 3 days, and there was a significant turnout yesterday at Spoon River College. Obviously a beautiful day, people were able to get out. Myself, several other staff members, including the city clerk, city administrator, took the opportunity to go out and get tested at the drive-through site. So we'll be expecting those numbers to start coming back in. Some of those people that tested early in the week have already got their results. And some of the things we'd share with you is that Macomb and the university make up the largest percentage of the overall tests that have come back confirmed positive in the county. But I would also tell you that within on the McDonough County Health Department's website, they're breaking it down specifically between on-campus students and the general Macomb community, and they are almost neck and neck. There's not a significant statistical difference between the two. So we all need to do better is my point. It's not any one sector of our community other than an age group. And again, the overwhelming percentage of the 720 total cases lie with the population that is under 40 years old. The most significant is the 20 to 29 category, which represents almost 45% of the total case count for the county to date. So again, we need you to employ those efforts. Do your best to, again, reach out to folks in your group of friends and sphere of influence that you can remind them of those things that they can and should be doing to help themselves as well as others in the community. And again, a reminder to those folks that continue to be homebound or otherwise feeling the significant limitations that COVID has placed on them, whether it's health reasons or age or whatever, to please keep in touch with them for support, mental and physical support you can offer there as well. And again, the 3 long-term care facilities, keep those, not only those employees, but those residents in your thoughts and prayers as they continue to deal with those outbreaks there. So for now, that's going to do it for us. Thank you.